The final thing we're going to do here in nested for loops is we're going to create a setup and draw. And in the draw, we're going to have a nested for loop that puts a random pixel at each point. Okay, so think about now, where does that stroke need to be to put a random pixel at each point? And why are we going to do that? Well, we're going to try to reproduce TV static. So maybe you've seen this TV static before. That's what happens, right? When you don't get a signal from the TV, it does something like this, okay? Which is, how does that even happen? Well, it's basically like a random pixel, a random black and white pixel is going at each point. So remember, if you give stroke or fill one value, I don't know why this static is still going on. If you give stroke or fill one value, it'll be black and white, 0 to 255, 0 being black, 255 being white. And if you give it three values, it'll be red, green, and blue. So static is typically black and white, so we can just give stroke one value. But you're going to give it a random value between 0 and 255, and then put a pixel in each one of these locations, and you should be able to get something akin to static. Now, what you should also notice is that it runs really slow. So let me show you an example of my static that I made. That's my static. Okay, so it's kind of on the same way. Like my resolution is way better, or not way. I mean, resolution. My pixel density seems to be a lot more, right? So there's a lot more pixels in that space than there is in that other space. But notice that we've got some sort of staticky thing going on here, right? What else? If you can get the sound, if you can find some static sound file and play it in a loop while this is going on, that would be cool too. But that's not necessary for this next thing. So should be pretty fun. You're putting the point I'm trying to make here is that you're putting if you put things in different places of the for loops, it means different things, right? So if you have a nested for loop and you put something in between maybe this is a good time to extend the screen. I'm going to stop the static. By the way, did you notice the static has 2 million views? 2 million views and 9.9K upvotes. So I think people like white noise when they go to sleep. This is called white noise because it's just like random noise. Yeah, I don't know. People are crazy. Okay, so if I put my stroke here, that means that all the points I'm doing in here are going to be the same color for that particular row, for example, if I'm doing a row, right? If I put my color in here, that means each individual pixel is going to be its own value, right? So there's a difference here. This refers to things you want for the whole line of pixels, right? And depending which way you're going. And the inside refers to, okay, if I wanted to do each individual point, because both A and B have been changed at this point, right? B's being changed, and A is being changed, but B's also being changed each time. So it's like new pixel, new pixel, new pixel, new pixel, new pixel, new pixel, which is what we want here. Hopefully that's not too confusing. I think actually doing the static project will bring that into focus. You like that? Okay. I'll see you next lecture. Not next lecture, next video.